Hey, how's it going everyone? In today's video I'm gonna be talking about Battle Royale games. I'm sure you've seen them already. Call of Duty Warzone, Fortnite, PUBG, and all of the other knockoffs. At this point, almost every gamer has a Battle Royale game that they play, so you can belong to one of the Battle Royale communities. But I'm not shaming anyone for it. I never found joy in them myself, because I kept getting killed after every first few seconds of each damn spawn, and the very few times I tried Call of Duty Warzone's Resurgence game concept, where you can respawn if your teammates survive long enough for you to redeploy. So you can consider this a rant of some sort. But here's the thing, I hated them and I still do. I never could bring myself to play them. The problem could be with me. I just like games that are naturally not so chaotic, where I can have a clear path to walk through and get a win. And the Battle Royale games, you can get shot anywhere, even right after spawn, and in most cases, you cannot respawn and you just leave the match early on after waiting a few minutes to join it. The whole concept of a free-for-all is just scary for me. Now, having said that, I do play Warzone with friends, but I only do it for fun and just to pass time with them. I have absolutely no idea how someone could be so professional at them when everything seems so random. Saying this though, the few Battle Royale games that came out made a huge presence in the gaming world. They even created a whole new genre for themselves. The first ever major Battle Royale game to come out was Z1 Battle Royale for PC and PS4 in 2015. H1Z1 is actually a refreshingly simple game in a lot of ways when all is said and done, where contemporaries PUBG and Fortnite defined themselves by aiming for a realistic feel and zany base building shenanigans, respectively. H1Z1 floats somewhere in the middle. You can't attach scopes and quick draw magazines to your rifle, and there are no sky bases or mile-high sniper towers to be found in this one. The lack of commitment to a signature look and style often leaves an empty feeling, even if it does have the benefit of being a more accessible Battle Royale as a result. However, it is still a Battle Royale game and I hate it. It's just PUBG stripped down a bit. After that, PUBG came out in 2017 and started taking the world by surprise. People were in love with it. It was simple enough for people coming from outside the genre and even outside the gaming community to just pick up and play. This sounds weird to me. I couldn't wrap my head around the concept back then and I still cannot. But what I specifically wanted to talk about was why did they become so popular? I mean, we had online games for a while and people weren't making a fuss about it. We had Battlefield, we had all deathmatch Call of Duties, and they had giant communities. The simple answer to this question is accessibility. These games became more popular when they started becoming free to play, meaning that anyone could basically play it if they have a good enough PC for it. I don't know about the consoles and I'm not speaking about them in this video, but ever since they became free to play, I started seeing more streams, gameplay, and even YouTube channels based on those games more often. This leads me to think that in order to make a game famous, the developers can make it a free to play. Well, not actually. Making a game free to play means that they will start selling a shit ton of in-game items. Microtransactions are everywhere in those games, and I cannot blame them for doing it. At least the main game is free and you can still play it without spending a dime on in-game purchases. But still, that whole idea of free-to-play Battle Royale games, in my opinion, was the thing that kickstarted the genre and got it to where it is now. Now the hype for them has faded a bit since, as I mentioned, it's no longer a trial and error for the most part. Most players have a one full-time Battle Royale game to fulfill their needs and cravings of random stuff happening in-game. Fast forward to the day where the first major Battle Royale game released for smartphones, PUBG Mobile, in the beginning of 2018. The game has 30 million active players today. This genre of games was even more accessible by combining the free-to-play aspect with smartphones, meaning that almost no one could even find an excuse not to download and play it. Anyways, in the previous video I talked about video game tournaments and how they became a multi-million-dollar industry. Believe it or not, most of the big tournaments were held for Battle Royale games. This genre of games enabled the gaming industry to grow so much more and expand to a wider audience. I mean, why pay $60 for a game that barely works when you can pay absolutely nothing to play a decent game that works as intended and gets frequent updates and support? Now to the second part of my disappointment. AAA paid titles becoming worse with time. I mean, look at this gameplay footage of Battlefield 2042. First of all, don't make me start talking about the fact that Call of Duty and Battlefield started ditching my favorite part to try out, which is the single-player campaign. Their main focus was the concept of live services and online gaming. Now when I started to think about it, by removing the single-player campaign from the games, they should have more manpower to sharpen the one aspect that they're working on. But no, games came out more broken than ever. The only games that seem to have flawless launches are indie games. I never had issues with them. It's either you buy the game and it runs perfectly, or you buy it and it doesn't launch at all, and then you request a refund for it. But with these major games coming out broken on launch, we keep them, hoping that fixes would come out soon to make the game more playable. This sucks. Battle Royale games rarely face these issues, and that's why even the least interested people in video games started joining the Battle Royale genre because it was accessible for everyone. I think the fail of a AAA online shooter titles is what made people go towards the free-to-play titles. They just offered so much more and you had to pay so much less to enjoy them. This honestly was supposed to be a rant, but I cannot deny that these games were and still are revolutionary for the gaming industry. Now I do have to get something off my mind, and I do have to say that Warzone deviates from the standard Battle Royale games formula in pretty much every area, save for the fact that there's still an ever-shrinking circle of death forcing all 150 players into conflict until only one team remains. There are respawns in the form of a bizarre 1v1 duel in the Gulag. You can collect cash and spend it on respawning teammates or kill streaks at buy stations, and you can even set up your best Warzone loadout before a match and call it in as a reward. All of this helps make Warzone a Battle Royale game where losing one teammate really isn't that big of a deal, meaning you're free to play as aggressively as you want. At least Warzone kept the Call of Duty vibes of random stuff happening in the match. Now for some interesting facts about Battle Royale games. Fortnite is not the same as Fortnite Battle Royale. First things first, when people talk about Fortnite, most likely they are really talking about the Fortnite Battle Royale. Fortnite was first released in July 2017 by Epic Games and cost roughly $40 to download. It was a 4-player cooperative survival game set in an end-of-days version of Earth. However, Epic noticed the massive success of another game called PUBG, which pit 100 players against each other in a last man standing battle. So in September of 2017, Epic released Fortnite Battle Royale as a free standalone game in late 2017, and it took off like a wildfire. The second fact that I wanted to talk about has to be about PUBG. Now PUBG has been known for hacks. Many players have tried to violate PUBG policies by creating hacks where they remain immune from bullets, can see through walls, and can get unlimited upgrades on protective gear without searching for them. Being a free game, PUBG Mobile has attracted more such nuisances than its paid PC version. But for those who do not know, PUBG has a strict policy if your account is caught violating game rules using hacks. PUBG developers can ban you for the next 100 years if they catch you cheating in any way or form. The developers gave a taste of their ruthlessness when they banned 30,000 players in a single day over the most minor cases of violation. One more fact about PUBG. Competitive mods were developed for games DayZ and Arma 3 by a game designer called Brendan Green, who created the popular standalone game PUBG in 2017. So the actual game started as a mod. Green's popular Battle Royale mod to Z1, a zombie survival game, actually led the developer Daybreak Company to create its own Z1 Battle Royale, which was also known as H1Z1 and King of the Kill throughout the development and growth process, and is considered the first game in the genre as it is today. Can't stop talking about PUBG. PUBG had as many as 1,349,584 players on the game in one single day. Dota 2's previous record was 50,000 players less than that in March 2016. All in all, love them or hate them, Battle Royale games are here to stay and they will get bigger and bigger with time. I really would love to hear your thoughts on this genre down below in the comment section, and for the meantime, hit that like button if you liked the video, get subscribed for more daily content, and I will see you tomorrow with a new one. Enjoy.